It's time for You Matter, brought to you by Affinity Health Center. Here's your host, Chris Miller.
Joined this week by Ben Motley, a volunteer consultant with Affinity Health Center. Ben, mindfulness is on the agenda today. Why is that important around the holidays?
Well, during the holidays, we tend to experience a huge increase in the amount of stress we feel. And as we talked about previously, mindfulness is a great response to stress, both as a preventative measure and also as an intervention measure.
Yeah, I mean, what do both look like that around the holidays?
So in terms of prevention, I think one of the ways to head off stress in the holidays is just to be prepared for it. And perhaps most importantly, what your expectations are. So if you have a lot of family coming in from out of town, if you're going to be doing a lot of traveling and visiting family, what are your expectations for them? What are your expectations for your kids? And having a real sense that all your expectations are probably going to get blown wide open.
So it's pretty much Clark W. Griswold, right?
Exactly.
That's what you're thinking here?
Yeah. Most of my Christmases tend to resemble that. And I think that's why it's such a favorite movie. But yeah, really having a sense of, okay, so these are my expectations. And what if they're not met? Yeah. Like, what would that mean for me emotionally? I think also people get caught up in family emotional patterns. And you're maybe 40, 50 years old, but suddenly you go home and you feel like you're 12 years old again.
And I guess, too, you see a lot of family members maybe you see once, maybe twice a year.
Yeah, it can be very difficult sometimes to connect or to meet each other anew, to learn who has this person become as they've reached 60 years of age. I knew them back when they were 20. How are they different these days? And so as a prevention measure, just having a sense of how this may create stress for you, how you may respond to it. How can you be open to having a new relationship with someone you haven't known for a while, rather than trying to force them into old behaviors and old habits?
You've been listening to You Matter, brought to you by Affinity Health Center on Interstate 107. Join us next Tuesday for another edition, and for past shows, visit WRHI.com. For more information, visit affinityhealthcenter.org or call 803-909-6363.